Hi, I'm Jack, and this is going to be the first lesson of my guitar techniques tutorials. I'm going to teach you today about legato and left-handed tapping. So let's jump right in. We're going to start off with some legato phrases. I'm going to show you what legato is. It's basically a method of playing fast melodic phrases without using much of the picking hand, but concentrates more on dexterity in the left hand. So we're going to start off with a nice simple major arpeggio, major scale legato phrase. It's going to sound like this. And again. Okay, very simple, one octave. It's going to be 5 on the E string. You're going to play that, hammer on 7 on the E, hammer on 9, play with the pick, 5 on the A, hammer on 7 on the A, hammer on 9 on the A, play 7 on the D, and hammer on 7. So the whole phrase, nice and slowly. You can also pull off and legato back down. Just like that. Okay, so you can really continue all the way to the top from 2 octaves. It's very cool. You can go up and down. It's good for sliding around position to position. So we're going to start off using an A minor, natural minor scale. That's the first position. Second position, that's the second position. And I'm going to slide up into the second and do a nice little legato. Let's do this. Very simple. You're going to play 5 on the E, slide up to 7, hammer on 8, hammer on 10, play 7, hammer on 8, hammer on 10, pull off, back to 8, pull off back to 7, play 10 on the E again, pull off to 8, pull off back to 7 on the E. So, very slowly. Can you see what I'm doing there? Okay. So legato is useful for this. You can also do it further up the neck. I'm going to start on the 5th fret of the E string. I'm going to do a little legato phrase into position 2, and then drop down onto the A string, not the A string, B string, sorry, so it's going to sound something like this. Very simple. Very simple. I'm going to show you a long legato phrase from the 2nd fret of the E string up quite a fair bit. It's a Joe Satriani song. It's taken from a Joe Satriani song called Satch Boogie. There you go. Okay, so it's going to start off on. It's going to sound like this first. One time, slowly. Very simple. Start by playing 2 on the E, slide up to 4, hammer on 5, 7, play 4 on the A, hammer on 5, 7, pull off 5, 4, slide up to 5, hammer on 7, 9, play 6, 7, 6, hammer on 7, hammer on 9 on the D string, pull back off, slide up, play 9 on the A string, play 6 on the D, hammer on 7 and 9, slide up to 11 on the D string. So very slowly, it's going to sound something like this. And remember, when you're playing legato, you only really pick one note on a string and you hammer the rest on. For example, back to the A major. I'm only actually picking those three notes. Okay, so now I'm going to show you the next tutorial, next part of the lesson, sorry, which is it's going to be left-handed tapping techniques. Basically, for this, what I want you to do is put the pick nice and flat on your hand like this, grab the guitar neck like this, okay? So you're right by the nut. It should mute the strings as much as possible. I've put a bit of flanger on this because it makes it just easier and it sounds nicer. It seems to mask the mistakes. And you can play these just simple arpeggios: B major, A major, C sharp minor, very simple. I'm going to show you this. I'm going to show you. It's basically used for when you have large gaps in strings. So there's a song by Joe Satriani called "The Mystical Potato Head Groove Thing," and the lick essentially goes like this, which is actually quite hard because you're skipping out quite a few strings. In fact, you're actually playing one note per string. So if you do this technique, where you grab the neck of the guitar, make sure it's muted. Okay, and essentially you can just tap it out. Okay, what you want to do is make sure your thumb is nice and pressed up against the back of the neck. Don't let it move around. Just keep it right there. Okay, so just start nice and slowly. It's gonna be 7 on the E, 9 on the A, 11 on the D, 7 on the G, 10 on the B, 12 on the E. Back to 10 on the B, back to 7 on the G, back to 11 on the D, back to 9 on the A, back to 7 on the E. So really slowly. Okay, it's start nice and slowly and try and get it as fluid as possible, and then speed up a bit. It is quite hard. I know. I'm actually playing quite bad at the moment, but it's not actually once you get the muscle memory going and you've got it down, it's actually not that hard to remember it. I'm going to show you another simple. You can mess around with other ideas. For example, here's just a simple B minor tapping out lick. So it sounds like this. A bit faster. And again. Okay, and then just a D major lick. Okay, very simple. And you can combine left-handed tapping with legato. So, for example, it's very cool. You can do all kinds of stuff, and it makes a change from all that kind of I mean, just playing just simple like a. All those fast pentatonic phrases. It's much more fun to play these crazy techniques because you're really using your head a bit more and you're playing chromatic lines that actually have more than 5 notes in. So yeah, experiment with these ideas and keep playing. Thanks very much.